Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Today I just wanted to kind of go over what the new updates and everything was for the new Scotland map and kind of give a little bit of emphasis on my thoughts on how the new map and new animals and the new trophy mounts and everything was, in my opinion, and just kind of wanted to give a little overview and talk about it. Now, this update is coming out on December 9th of this year, and I'm freaking excited for it, man. I feel like it's gonna be a good update for the end of the year. I think Call of the Wild is definitely trying to go out with a little bang here in 2025. So let's get right into the video. All right, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was the new European Badger on this new map, and I was hoping that it would get the new Great One, but with the new post on Twitter by Call of the Wild, it doesn't seem like it's going to be. It seems like it's going to be the new Great One Wild Boar. But I think the Badger is going to be something pretty cool to hunt on, and I think it's going to be I think it's going to be either a solo or a pair, kind of like foxes are. Now, the next one is the American mink, and the mink and the pine marten I think could go hand in hand together, and I believe it was the mink that it was shown like a striped pattern. I don't know if that's a piebald or if that's just another fur type that we're going to get, sort of a common fur type. But I think those guys are going to be pretty cool to hunt. I feel like they're going to be more closer to water and all of that. I feel like they would normally eat fish or, like insects, something like that. So I think they'll be more around water with most of their stuff. But I think that's going to be the same thing with the pine marten. Haven't seen any different kind of fur types for them yet, like we have with the mink. But I think those two are going to be pretty fun to hunt. I'm really excited for the badger, and also we have the new red grouse. The red looks like a more of a vibrant red than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be kind of more of a maroon color instead of a actual red. But I think it's going to be another cool bird to have in the game. But I'm really excited for the woodcock. But the Eurasian woodcock is, I don't know if it's going to be a flightless bird or if they are actually going to fly. But they do actually have the head bob, kind of like what a chicken has. I think that's something that's a little detail that they put in there that's going to be pretty awesome to see. Um, Hopefully, they are coming into the game with kind of a big flock in a way. But the red grouse is kind of what I'm more excited of on the bird side of things. We got shown some different fur types in the trailer, and it's like that reddish orange with kind of a gray in the background and then an orange. So, not sure if the females are going to be that light yellowish orange or if they're going to be, I'm sure the males are going to be this darker red kind of coloring. But with the new remastered animals, we have the wild boar, the roe deer, and the red deer. Now, in the trailer, it looks like we're going to be getting red deer racks that have like vines and all that in it, kind of like the great one. Now, that could have just been a visual thing, but I'm not too sure yet. But that's kind of what it looks like. And I can't really tell any difference in the roe deer. Hopefully, they get some different kind of fur types or something like that. Not too much to talk about on them. I was hoping roe deer would also get the great one because I think roe deer are very underrated. But then we have the wild boar, and everybody's assuming that that's what the new great one's going to be because they released a little video about it, kind of doing a little riddle in a way. But that's probably what's going to be the new great one coming to this Scotland map. Now, for the other animals that are on the animal roster are ones that we've had in the game before. It's going to be the western capercaillie, the red fox, the ringneck pheasant, feral goat, Eurasian widgeon, and there is going to be the black grouse, the mountain hare, fallow deer, and Sika deer. So that's the whole animal lineup for the Scotland map that's coming on December 9th. And also coming in the December 9th update, we have, like I said, the red deer getting a remastered. And in a clip, it looks like we are shown a new fur type. I don't think it's albino. It looks more of like a gray. Not too sure on that. But in the next clip that we see, we get to see the new kind of trophy mounts and the little wooden panels that can be on there and colors. I think it's going to be freaking sick, but I think it's going to add more life to the trophy rooms and how they're not just plain wood and it actually has some characteristics to it. It's just some of these look sick. Like one of my favorites is definitely the fox, where it's on a like a tree limb. I think that's going to be so sick. I'm going to have to get a diamond fox or something at that time. And then you have the bison where it's like leaning up on a rock. I love it. There's no complaints here. I think this is one of the better updates that they've had in a long time. I'm just excited to see this. And like here you can see a very dark red colored, a dark brown, almost like a light wooded, I don't know, like an oak. And you have like a lighter wood and a medium wood in between those two. I think this is going to be sick. I'm super excited. And it looks like you get emblems also, where it'll show if it's a diamond, a great one, bronze, silver, gold, stuff like that. I think this is cool. And then here we also see some of the mink and marten um, on one of the little trophy plaques, which I think is sick. That's so cool looking. I'm pretty excited about this, man. I'm definitely going to be getting these right off the rip and playing them right off the rip. I will be streaming that on TikTok. That's kind of all I wanted to talk about today. Just talk about the updates on the new map and definitely talk about the Red Deer Remastered and the news on maybe a great one, Wild Boar. So that's all I want to talk about today. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day, and I will see y'all in the next video.